The world seems like a really big place. We look at it and think, that's a lot of land, that's a lot of water. And it's hard to comprehend how something that happens all the way over here affects us all the way over here. See, I'm lucky. I was born in Canada. I've got pretty good health care, a roof over my head, food in my belly, and I'm afforded the luxury of not having to wake up in a war zone or go to sleep worrying about where I'm going to get my next meal. But even though I don't live in a war-torn country or an area that is rocked by natural disasters every year, I'm still affected by the world around me. During the push and shove and grind of everyday life, it's really easy to get into the habit of only taking yourself and your own into consideration. Now, there's a lot of us out there that don't look beyond our own backyard. But what we really need to come to terms with is the world is our backyard. And the people are one of the same. Over the weekend, Japan was rocked with an 8.9 earthquake. And the tsunami that swept in afterwards was devastating. And I know a lot of people are thinking, Japan? That's so far away. Would you really be thinking that if your city was rocked by an 8.9 earthquake? I like to think that people would step up and help me. Even if I am from Canada. Even if I do pronounce things funny. Even if I am a spoiled middle-class white girl who doesn't really know what strife is. And the beauty is, help comes in so many different forms. It can come from donating money, sending supplies overseas, or something as simple as a sympathetic tweet. But the most influential part of helping out is spreading information. Now, people like you and I, we're lucky. We understand newfangled things like blogging and vlogging and tweeting and Facebooking. A very creative group of people have decided to put together an anthology to help aid in the relief in the wake of this earthquake and tsunami. The name of the publication is New Sun Rising. New Sun Rising is hoping to publish their anthology on May 4th, but what they need is submissions from you. They are looking for stories, flash fiction, poetry, photography, and artwork. Now they're hoping your submissions are going to be relevant to Japan. You can set it in Japan, you can put Japanese people in it, or you can even execute it in traditional Japanese writing style. They're hoping the stories are no longer than 7,500 words. They would like the flash fiction to be under 1,000 words, and poetry shouldn't be longer than 40 lines. If you have any artwork or photography that you want to submit, please ensure that it is in black and white, and please ensure that it is in a quality high enough that it can be scanned. This is going to be published in an e-book format. There is a submission deadline. You need to move quickly, boys and girls. That date is April 11th, 2011. Which means time is a-tickin'. Submissions should be sent to submissions@booksthathelp.org. I will be posting the link in the box underneath this video. I don't really think that this needs to be stressed, but I am going to stress it. This is a charity anthology, which means that you will be volunteering your work to the project. So, in layman's terms, there will not be any royalties. All proceeds of this project are going to be going towards the Japanese Relief Fund. Once again, the project is called New Sun Rising, and it is being hosted through booksthathelp.org. Now, if you're not very creative and you still want to help, there's some really simple things that you can do. You can text Red Cross to 90999 to donate $10 from your cell phone. Companies like Save the Children and Global Giving are also looking for donations. And there is also the International Fund for Animal Welfare. There's a lot of kittens and dogs that are stranded over there, and they also need your help. I will be posting the links to all these organizations in the box underneath my video. And if you don't have money to donate, just do me a favor and pass along the word. That's all you need to do. Pass the information along. And with passing the information along, you make this place seem a little bit more friendly. The world is a crazy place, and there is a lot going on right now. And I know that there's wars going on that need our attention. I'm completely aware that there is an environmental crisis that needs to be addressed. But right now, Japan needs our help. So do me a favor, just look into it. If you're creative, donate something to the anthology. If you're not creative, try to donate $10 from your phone. And if you don't have any money, write a blog. Update your Facebook status. Send out a tweet. And do me a favor and make me a promise. Go put together an earthquake kit. Because there's no point in not having one. So in the wake of a natural disaster, this is my vlog. And don't worry, I'll be back next week for a little bit more upbeat edition of That Girl Tyson.
General quarters, all hands hands, man your battle stations. All hands, man your battle stations.
I'm taking a moment at the end of my vlog here to let my viewers know the winners of my porno spoof movie title contest. There were many entries, but I only have 4 books to give away, and that means there can only be 4 winners. Here they are. With Black Schlong, we have Aaron Wilson. We have Boondock Taints from Eric Greed. Philip Ellis hit us with Lord of the Cock Rings. And Jennifer won the 4th book with The Mysterious Mr. Dong. So you all have a copy of this book heading out to you. I really hope those of you who didn't win take the time to go and find this on Amazon and buy a copy, because it's totally worth it. I wrote a story in it.